Hey guys, so today is the very first episode of Fantastical Fridays. And I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a couple of really cute hair accessories. So, I'm going to start off with let's see what I should start with. This doesn't really matter. A few of them are going to be ideas that I'll give you links for because I found them on websites and other people have done sort of little how-to, like a step-by-step guide, and others have done little how-to videos. So I will post links for those ones. For example, there's one where you can take one of these, if I can pull it out here. It's one of the little hair combs, and I am obsessed with these things. I don't know what it is, but I can't get over how awesome these things are. A lot of places don't even sell them or make them anymore, so I have a hard time finding them myself. But when I do, I buy a crap load of them because they break so easily, and my kid likes to bend them off and bust them on me. So this is a really cool way to sort of make them a little bit more fancy. One is to take some embroidery thread, and that's going to be one of the links below. This girl took some embroidery thread in different colors, and she just wrapped it through each tooth to make sort of a decorative edge again along here. Now, what I have done before, and I'm going to be doing, well, I was going to do one for you now, but I can't find my other little my beads and stuff like that. I've put hot glue on here previously and dipped it in glitter. You could put buttons or little pearls along here. You could take some fabric and glue some fabric. Oh my goodness. You could take some little flowers from the dollar store and glue flowers on there, shells. I mean, pretty much you name it, you can glue it right along this edge here and make yourself a super cute, more decorative hair comb. So that's the first idea. Now, the second one is to take some old like hair clips. This one's, you can tell, the paint's kind of coming off the end, and this was a piece that came off a ring. It busted off of a ring. So anytime that you have jewelry that either breaks or other pieces, that maybe it's a headband where you had something like this on it and it busts off, keep them around. Don't ever throw them away because you can make other little cool projects with them, especially necklaces that break and stuff like that. If the chain isn't fixable, because you can always use your little wire cutters and tools and stuff like that to fix it, but if it's really unfixable, then you can use the pieces to make something else later on super easily. So this first one, hopefully my glue gun's ready. All you're going to do for this one is you're going to take your selected piece, you're going to apply some glue to the clip. Okay, so I've applied my glue, and you're just going to stick it on where you want it to go. And then you may even just want to stick some glue in there. You can. And ta-da! Just like that, you have a super awesome hair clip. Now I'm going to let that dry. Excuse me, my voice is going crazy. You're going to let that dry overnight. Just that way it is sturdy and you know it's going to stay and everything's good to go. So that's one. And you can do that with bobby pins, hair clips, whatever. I was going to show you another little really cool, easy one, but I can't find any of my buttons. I had at one point these, this huge bag of buttons, and some of them had like little pearl buttons in there and all kinds of assorted ones. But what you could do is you could take your bobby pin, or even some of these little hair clips for the bobby pins, and just For the bobby pins, you'd want to apply some glue right at the end of the bobby pin. I'll take one off. So you apply some glue right at the end, and you would just glue the button right there. Essentially, too, you could make little tiny bows and glue the bows on the ends of the bobby pins, or again on the sides of these little clips here. And these are another thing, really awesome hair accessory that I'm addicted to, are these little clips, because sometimes the bobby pins just fall out and slip and slide everywhere, and these clips are awesome. So yeah, so you glue your little buttons or your little odds and ends right on there, and you can have some cute little hair pins. Now, another really cute little idea that I just thought of this morning, similar to what we do on this, on that hair comb, but you could take your embroidery thread and wrap the thread along and make this into a bit more of a decorative hair accessory. You could even glue little rhinestones or little beads or whatever all along the edge as well, so that way when you put it into the bun or whatever, it'll have bling all around it, or little accessories all around it. Now, this is something that I find very, very, very fun. And I personally, I try to recycle as much as I possibly can. And one of the things that I started recycling are bottle caps. So off your pop bottles and what have you, you can make fun little crafts out of it. Even too, I've used these to just put little earrings in and stuff like that. I just keep one on my dresser, put your earrings in. Now, this is an old shirt, but you can choose any fabric you want, and what you're going to want to do, I'm just going to take a section of this shirt here. Okay. So you're going to want to essentially cut a few squares of fabric, and you want to essentially gradually have them go from larger to smaller, because we're going to be making a flower of sorts. Okay. And normally, what I would use to attach these are those little clear or black hair elastics, which you can get these at the dollar store or any, to be honest, like any drugstore or anything like that. Usually they'll have them. So, I haven't opened my package yet, but I prefer using the clear ones if you can, than using the black ones. Just personal preference. That way you can't see them. But what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to wrap the fabric around the bottle cap. And then you just tie it on with that little clear elastic.
Okay.
So now, kind of looks like this. Now, normally I would sort of glue the pieces in accordingly. Anyhow, you can play with it, but once it's like this, I might leave this one like this because I think it looks kind of cool with this particular fabric, but normally what I would do to make it look like a flower is I would just pinch some of the ends of fabric here and just glue them to that area right along here, sort of in the inside of the bottle lid, essentially, is what you're going to want to do. So you just glue them there, so that way at the end you're going to have sort of like a scrunchy kind of abstract looking flower. And what you could do, if you'd like, is two things. You can either make sort of a center for your flower and glue it in the center there, like a little gem or whatever you want. And then also, you could even glue some around the edge of what's going to be your flower. And when you're all done, you can take it and either glue it to a headband, or you can, you could glue it to this type of headband. I've actually sewn them on things before, and yeah, you can make them bigger or smaller. Obviously, with the smaller bottle caps, you'll want to use smaller ones. And yeah, that's pretty much it, I think. I went through these a lot faster than I thought I was going to. Yeah. So there was one more that I wanted to show you guys, and now I can't remember. Oh well. I think that was it. I think I just went through them a lot faster than I anticipated. So I use hot glue. I prefer it, but if you don't like hot glue, then this all-purpose tacky glue works great and pretty much works on everything. You can find it pretty much at any craft store, and if not this exact brand, then something very similar. And if you're going to be gluing onto fabric and stuff like that, then I got these glues here at Michael's, but again, any craft store should have them. And there's different types. There's a no-sew fabric glue. It's temporary holds like stitches and stuff in place. This is okay to wash it by Aleene's for a permanent fabric bond. So you'll want to make sure to read the labels and make sure that what you're getting is going to work for the garment that you're using or the project you're doing. And if you're going to be having to wash it, then make sure that it is washable and will last, because you don't want your stuff to fall apart, because that's never any fun. So hopefully you guys had fun with these. Keep in mind as well that with the bottle cap ones, I mean, again, the possibilities are endless. So use your imagination. You can always apply glue to the bottle cap and dip it in glitter and make it look not like a bottle cap anymore. So I just wrapped mine in the fabric today, but possibilities are limitless. And again, for the headbands and stuff like that, if you don't want it to be a plain color, sorry, I had dropped it, you can put glue all over it, dip it in glitter, do whatever. I mean, use your imagination and try it once, especially if you're getting this stuff at the dollar store, or these supplies are like hand-me-downs or just things that you're going to throw out in the garbage anyways. Then don't be afraid to experiment, because if it doesn't turn out or it's not something that you personally like, then you could probably give it away as a gift or something like that. So yeah, there's always other possibilities. So hopefully you guys, you enjoyed that today. Sorry, that wasn't even a proper sentence. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Tomorrow is Saturday. I want to try and post an extras video for you guys, but if I don't get around to it, then I will see you on Sunday for Hot and Fresh Off the Press. Have a great weekend, guys. See you. Hey guys, so I just wanted to show you my final little flower magicker thing. So it turned out pretty darn cute.
Yeah. Cool.
Ta-da! Kind of looks ridiculous with the hat on, but anyways, that just gives you an idea of how the finished product looks, and I'm gonna let it dry. So,
Cool.
bye again.